Hey world, hey world. Today is Monday and we are in this thing again. Out here hitting it, out here hitting it. Getting it popping, getting it popping. What's up, what's up? I'm back in this thing, out here walking. Just wanted to check in and say hello to everybody. And say make sure you keep going and stay consistent because you can't do nothing. You can't run a business. You can't do nothing without being consistent and staying focused and staying dedicated to the process, even when you don't see no results. A lot of people, they start out, everybody starts out fast. Everybody starts out hard. Everybody starts out motivated. Everybody starts out wanting to conquer the world. But then when those times get tough, when those obstacles start to hit, those roadblocks start to come into play, they quit. It's too hard. Of course it's hard. Whatever your goal is, the higher your goal, the harder it's going to be. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning. The higher you set your goals, the harder it's going to be. So you might as well focus your mindset and get your mind right. Everything starts with mindset. People don't teach this. People talking about how to make a Facebook reel. People talking about how to make an Instagram post. People teaching all of this. Everything starts with mindset. When Mark ain't paying, when the payments are late, people quit and give up. When things start happening in the world, the technical issues happen, people give up. It's mindset. It has nothing to do with, you can learn how to create a Facebook reel. You can learn how to create a YouTube video. You can learn that type of stuff later. You got to have your mind right for when the obstacles hit, when the roadblocks start to come in your way, you got to be willing to overcome that stuff and keep going even when it's hard. They ain't talking about that. They talking about this little kindergarten stuff. See, you got levels. Anything you do, you're going to have levels to it. You got the basic level, the intermediate level, and the advanced level. The basic level is talking about all this little bitty stuff that's not going to get you but crumbs. That's that basic level stuff. The intermediate level is going to teach you some steps to create a good foundation. That advanced level is going to teach you how to execute and elevate and go to that next level that you're trying to get to, that real, but you start out with this mindset. Mindset starts with everything. You have to have that mindset because I'm telling you, I've been doing my own business since 2001. People will pay for stuff and people will quit on themselves. They not quitting on you, they quitting on themselves. People done paid me to build websites. People done paid me to do graphics. Good morning, Regina. Hey, how are you? Hey, Pookie. People done paid me to do all types of things for them. And guess what? They didn't quit on me. They already paid. They quit on themselves. So you got to start out with your mindset and have your mindset right and do all of that. I've been walking every morning. I just hadn't been getting on camera because when I walk, I have to take all this, like the tripod, the microphone and all that with me. So I said I'll probably just start going live from out here maybe once a week. I'm still walking every morning. Now I did eat some tacos last night, so I'm gonna have to walk a little longer. But my main thing is getting myself in the routine of developing my lifestyle of walking every morning. So every morning I'm programmed to wake up by 6:30, 6:45 and start getting dressed and get on here and get out to walk. That's what I'm programming my mind. It's not just weight loss. We all start out, I just need to lose weight. But now it's more so when I get out and walk, I'm getting out walking. I'm being able to pray. I'm being able to listen to my gospel music or whatever music I want to listen to. It don't matter what kind. I'm able to listen to my motivational, whatever I need to listen to. It's kind of like more than just losing weight at this point. It's like my lifestyle is allowing me to say, you know what? Just keeping your limbs moving, period. It's not even about, well, I'm losing weight anyway, but it's not about that. It's more so getting your limbs moving, getting out here, getting your mindset right for the day, getting that cool breeze. Like right now we got a little breeze. It feels good out here. It's good to just get up and that's what I'm doing. Now last week I said I was gonna do analytics and show you how to look at your analytics, but I couldn't do it at the time because I was waiting on my YouTube stats to hit. And when I go through my back office, you would have seen my YouTube stats, and I didn't know how to hide them and all that. When I'm in live, I don't know how to cover them up, so I couldn't do it. So now I get a chance to do it and show the actual analytics. And I'm gonna do the difference between my YouTube analytics and my Facebook analytics to see why I've planted myself and planted my flag on YouTube. That's why it's a certain reason why I planted my flag. Now, I still do Facebook Reels. I still do it. I'm not saying I don't do it. I'm saying, but when it comes to planting my flag and starting to master a platform, I want to master my YouTube platform. It's a reason why I want to master my YouTube platform. You can spread everything everywhere. You can. Nobody says you can't. You're supposed to have everything everywhere. Like when that fashion brand just came to me, they sent me an email this morning, said one of the items that I picked out was out of stock. Can I pick something else? And I'm gonna have to go through the website again, pick something else. So it's good to be planted on multiple websites. But when you become a master of something, you gotta master one thing at a time. And that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes people will take your words and they twist them up, and you saying one thing, they hear something totally different. I'm saying master your one thing, and then make all of those other things your supporting things to go toward the one thing that you're mastering. You know what I mean? Like, you have to know how to put this stuff into perspective. So I'm mastering right now. I'm mastering my YouTube game. I already know Facebook and this and that, and I already know, but I know the benefits and the long-term game that I'm playing. I'm not playing right now today. I need a quick buck. Good morning, Black Pepper. How are you? Hey, how are you? Okay, so I'm not playing that game. I'm playing like, hey, this is for the future. I'm positioning myself, and I'm building my foundation on this solid ground, because I know my YouTube money, it's long term. It's month over month over month over month. When you get your videos to ranking, and you get your videos to actually getting in the algorithm, and you get them to rank it, and people start searching for them, and you get that search traffic, and your traffic is evergreen, that's every month. Somebody searching for your stuff every month. If you get in a niche like that, if you get in another niche where you in a trendy niche and things is you on the hot topics and people is searching for one thing one day and one thing the next, that's a different ball game, and you got to learn how to play that game too. You could play both at the same time, but you got to know, what is that flying around me? You can play both at the same time, but you just got to know how to play whatever it is game that you're playing. Nobody's saying that you can't play all the games. You can play basketball, football, soccer, tennis. You can play baseball. I just watched the baseball, the other, number 42. I just watched that the other day. So you can play all those games, but how do these people make their money? One of them said, I'm gonna go with basketball because they done become a master of the basketball game. One of them saying, I wanna play football. I can play basketball, but I done master football. I wanna make my money in football. Somebody saying, I wanna be Serena Williams, so I wanna play tennis. And this is what I do best. I can play basketball, I can play soccer, but I do best at tennis. You gotta find out where you best at and plant your seeds, plant your flag, plant everything you got into that ground and become a master of that part, because you can't master every platform at the same time. You just can't. So if somebody telling you can master everything at the same time, you cannot master. You can do everything at the same time. You can't master everything at the same time, because you got to put in a certain amount of time learning this stuff. You got to learn your back office. You got to learn how to put this stuff together to make this flow. You got to learn how to put your system together. You got to learn how to drive people from this place to this place. You got to learn this stuff. You can't just start out doing it and then you trying to do it on 5 different platforms at the same time. So you got to be consistent with this stuff. When times is hard, so like I walk the 5 days a week, and then 2 days I didn't walk. You know what I mean? But now I'm back on this Monday morning. I'm back out here. It's feeling good outside. I'm walking because I'm developing a lifestyle. It says 21 days to develop a habit. 90 days to develop, to create a lifestyle. So I'm going from habit to lifestyle. I'm going from creating a habit for myself of walking every morning, because the habit is not just losing weight. That's not the goal no more. That's not the goal no more. The goal is to get these limbs. You got to get these limbs moving. It feels better when you got your limbs moving. You ain't got, you know what I mean? Like, it feels better when you can get out here and get this breeze, when you can have time to yourself. You can listen and hear Well, I say the Lord. I can say Lord. I can say God. I'm not going to be censored to where I can't say God on my platform. So I got time to listen and to listen and hear what I got to hear so that I can start my day off. I wake up and I got a little message on my mind. I got to be able to say these things. So I listen when I'm walking. I'm able to tune in and listen to my gospel music. Some people say meditation music. Some people say this, whatever it is. You listening to that and you having time to focus and get your energy right for the day. So then when you get your energy right, then you can tackle your day and move on. Now, when you get home, you take your shower, you feeling good, you done already did your walking, you done got that out the way. You ain't got to worry about doing it later. If you go later, then it's just a plus. I'm trying to get to where I can, okay, got it out the way this morning. I used to do this all the time. This was before pandemic and all of that. But I used to go in the mornings, get it out the way, and then turn around and after I eat my meal around 5 o'clock p.m., I'd go again and kind of walk that off. So I'm trying to get back in the habit of doing that 5 days a week. I ain't made it there yet. But I'm trying to, it's a lot of things that you got to do and trying to get it in a certain order so it can become a lifestyle and not just something you do every time you need to lose weight. You know what I mean? Like I want it to be a lifestyle. Now, when the winter come, now that's my problem. When winter come, I ain't just too good with being outside in the cold, so I'm gonna have to be working out. And I got a whole gym in the house anyway. I got everything I need to work out in the house. I just gotta have my mind right to work out in the house. It ain't got nothing to do with the equipment. It ain't, you can have all the equipment in the world and never use it. So I got to have my mindset to where I'm going to get up and work out every day. When it get winter time, I got to be able to work out in the house. You know what I mean? I got to be able to get on that ab lounge, do that ab roller, do them jump ropes and all that type of stuff. I got to be able to do that. My mind got to be right. So the company, the fashion brand, just sent me a message this morning. They getting my order together. So I'm going to have some, and that's another reason why I'm out here walking. I'm like, okay, they're going to send me some clothes. All right, I'm going to have my fashion going again. I like working with this company because they be on top of it. So I got about maybe 2 weeks to kind of lose 1 or 2 more pounds. Okay, all right then. Because guess what? Now I'm getting my fashion brands back going. And so when they start contacting you, other ones start contacting you. If they like what you're doing for them, other ones start contacting you. That's your influence piling up. You building your influence, depending on what type of brand you got. You know what I mean? It's different. You got to build your influence up in whichever brand you like. But I'm more of a shoe person. I'm more of a shoe person. So with the fashion, I was never like a fashion person, but I just got into fashion when I started getting my brand deal offers and stuff like that. So now I got to prepare myself because I done put in some cute little dresses. I done put in an order for one of my dresses was out of stock. I was mad, like, ooh, this was going to be fire. I was going to actually go somewhere in that dress. But I had to place me an order for something else. And so now they're going to be shipping my order out. So I'm going to be having my little outfits on. Well, I'm going to have to do photo shoots and stuff like that. I'm going to have to do my photo shoots and have the clothes on and do all that good stuff. But with the business, try to build a business. I be looking at people's websites, like when they talk to me or when they say something to me, I kind of look at and they be so close to having it where they supposed to have it. It'd be like your puzzle. Everybody got a puzzle. You be so close. You got all these pieces, but you missing the main piece of your puzzle. But when I can't tell you because you ain't asked me. You know what I mean? Like, you're not asking me. I'm not going to force my information out on people. And then people have to be able to, when people come to, that's when my master classes and my blueprints and stuff come into place. When people invest in themselves, they'll realize what piece of the puzzle that they actually missing because they invested in their knowledge. But when you're just trying to piece it together on your own, hold on a minute. Let me let them pass while they talking.
They were saving money, on something.
Morning. So when you invest in your education and stuff like that, or you invest in your consultations or your whatever it is that you invest in, that's how you get your pieces of puzzles put together faster. You know what I mean? That's how you get it put together faster. Yes, you could piece everything together on YouTube, but it takes a long time because you don't know what to search for. You don't know exactly what pieces you missing. If you knew what pieces you was missing, then the piece would be together. It would be already together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know the pieces that I was missing until I listened to somebody who said, hey, you missing this piece of your puzzle. Put this in place and watch this happen. I put this in place and then this happened. And I ain't been doing nothing ever since but the same exact thing that I've been doing, rinse and repeating. Because once you find out the formula, you can rinse and repeat and do it over and over and over again. If you never find the formula, you can't rinse and repeat because you ain't never figured it out. Like in the car business, like I'm in the car business, like I do referrals, I don't do cars, but in the car business, I didn't take the information that I learned and try to go and compete with the people who taught it to me. I didn't do that. I took the information I learned and I went and competed in a niche that I'm in, the car business. So I went and did that over there in the car business where I took the information from here. I put it over here and I dominated over here. So next thing you know, I had a whole bunch of stuff going over here. I didn't do it over here because these people that was teaching me, they was too far along for me to jump in that area, the wind blowing and all this, and I ain't even, let me get all this together. So you gotta know how to take the information that you get. Sometimes it just depends on where you are. You know what I mean? You can jump in any that you want to, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, for me, what made me win in this game, see the car business, you make $200, $300, or $500 per sale. All I got to do is get the people to the dealership. My salesperson do all the work. I ain't working. I'm not doing no work. I'm just getting the people to the right person. And so I'm doing referrals. You know what I mean? So my money ain't built around if somebody buy this from me or if somebody buy that from me, because I do referrals in the car business. I ain't worried. This is something I'm building as another stream. You don't quit one stream when you get that one going. You keep that stream going, and then you build another stream. I wanted to let the car business go so many times, but I was like, nah, I'm keeping that. You know what I mean? Because that's where the money at. So what I do is I build on, you add on. Now you got this stream of income. Now, if the average millionaire got 7 streams of income, build one and get that making something. Then you build another one and you get that making something. If you got 5 streams, you say you got 5 streams of income, but each one of them ain't making but $1. Build one to get that to $1,000, then build another one to get that to $1,000 or 10 or whatever you want to get it to. Build something to get something sustainable, substantial before you build another one. Put all your energy. Somebody gonna say put your energy everywhere at one time because you don't know what's gonna hit. It's probably good to do, but as soon as you find out what's going, put all your energy into what's going and then make it work. Nothing works if you don't work it. Everything works if you work it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just have to keep going long enough to get it to work. Sometimes people think their niche ain't working. If a niche is working for somebody, it's working for everybody or anybody. If it's working for them, it should be working for me. I just got to be able to tweak it to get it to work for me. Now, if I feel like it ain't really working, it ain't worth it at all, and it ain't working for nobody, ain't nobody getting traffic from it, ain't nobody really, then I might need to switch my niche. But all of that, where do all that stem from, and how do you learn all that? Your analytics. Your analytics tell you everything. So when people call me, sometimes people call me for coaching and consulting and stuff like that, and they know everything. So when people call me for consulting and I'm asking them a question or they trying to tell me everything, you trying to tell me everything, you call me for the consulting and you telling me everything you know. And then I'm telling you that's not what's happening. And then you know, so you got to learn, if somebody's trying to coach you, you got to be able to listen to the people that's trying to tell you. And you got to be able, your mind has to be willing to accept the change that you have to make in order to see your results. It may not sound like you want it to sound, but the people that were selling you a dream, they the only ones made the money. The people that sell you a dream is the only ones that gonna make the money. The people that's trying to tell you what's right, you don't want to hear that because the truth, oh, they shouldn't have said it like that. Oh, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. None of that matters. If I'm telling you the truth is the truth, no matter how it's said. But somebody selling you a dream, they saying, you can make 10,000 in 30 days, come with me. And that's not your reality. That's not your reality, because 10,000 in 30 days, if that was everybody's reality, everybody would be making it. You know what I mean? So we just have to learn how to be consistent until you get those 10,000 in 30 days. I might hold my wig down. Be consistent and do what you need to do until you hit whatever goals that you done set for yourself. 5,000, 3,000, 10,000, 20,000, whatever it is. It may take some time. It may take some time to hit your goals, and you don't want to quit before you hit them. You know what I mean? Some people quit before they hit their goals. It's because you don't know how to read your the reason why you quitting a lot of times is because you don't know how to read your analytics to show you what's working and what ain't. You don't know how to read in your back office your conversion rates and your all that kind of stuff. You don't have the stuff set up right. You don't have nothing set up to show you how many people visited your site. Yes, that's Google Analytics. Yes, you have Google Analytics to show you that you got 1,000 hits on your site. Okay, so how many people signed up to your site? How many people converted from the hits? You don't know. You don't know that. But so now you arguing with me, telling me, yeah, but I had 15,000 people go to my site. How many sales did you make from those 15,000? You don't even know who came to your site. So sometimes you just got to be willing to listen to somebody who knows something a little bit different. You know what I mean? Just a little bit different. If it ain't been working this way, like when I first was having my sites, if it wasn't working this way, I listened to people who had it working a different way, and I started applying what they taught me to do when they taught me to do it. They didn't teach, sometimes they didn't teach me to do it for free. Sometimes they did. Some people don't teach for everything for free. Some people do, but it depends on who I'm listening to and what they charge if I'm going to invest or not. Then when I made that adjustment, my money tripled. I was making 5 times my money. Now I know how to, see, they say if you can learn how to turn a 5 into a 10, this is what they say. If you can learn how to turn a 5 into a 10, you can learn how to print your own money. If you can learn how to turn a 5 into a 10, you can just basically print your own money, because now at this point you invest in 5 and knowing the 10 gonna come back. You can't do that with your stuff set up a certain way. You know what I mean? Like it's only a certain way that your stuff can to even let you find out if you can turn a 5 into a 10, a 15, or a 20. Sometimes certain niches you can turn a 5 into a 35, 7 times your money. You know what I mean? So it just depends on what niche you in. Everybody can't turn a 5 into a 10. Some people can only turn 5 into 7 or 8. You know, it just depends on what niche you in and how deep you go and how much you invest in yourself. So once you start learning these different principles and learning how to free traffic, paid traffic, all your analytics, what's working, what ain't working, what to do more of, what not to do more of, and what to master, what not to master, what to make. Once you start learning all, it's a lot to learn. So that's why it's good to just kind of sit down, get yourself some time every single day and work on educating yourself every single day on a topic that you in, on a subject that you in. You got to learn how to educate yourself. Click like, click like, click like, click like, you know, whatever. I don't never say click like, but anyway, it's always good to educate yourself every single day on your subject that you in. The blueprint is coming out. The blueprint, I'm gonna have the blueprint, the content to profits, not the Facebook reels, none of that. It's gonna be the content to profits, how to turn your content into profits. I'm gonna have the blueprint ready. Hopefully by the end of this week, I'm gonna have my blueprint up, and that's gonna have like the steps to take. And then my masterclass is coming. So that's more like, the masterclass is more for people who need that hands-on. When the masterclasses is more for people that need the hands-on, you know, you need to see the screens and you need to kind of, but you can ask me questions and stuff. The blueprint is going to have like the foundational steps that you need to take. You can do all that stuff on your own once you buy the blueprint. Once you get the blueprint, you can do all that type of stuff on your own and get that straight. But after that, the masterclass is for people who want that screen share. We're going to go through this. I'm going to show you this. We're going to go through this. You know what I'm saying? And some of that stuff you can find on YouTube. Some of that stuff you won't be able to, because some of the stuff I have to save for the people who come into the masterclass. You know what I mean? Everything can't be free, but everything shouldn't be paid. It's a fine balance between it. Everything can't be free and everything shouldn't be for paid. You know, so that's the reason why I get on here so much and I show so much, because if you can get it, like sometimes people can just get it from that and they can go on. But if I got to take my time and I got to really break it down, it's still going to be worth it. Because once you find out what you need to know, then you go and execute, guess what? You're going to be able to rinse and repeat on your own. You don't have to take the masterclass 15 times. All you got to do is take it once. You don't have to get the blueprint 15 times. All you got to do is get it once. If the blueprint help you turn your content into profits, any type of profits, you done made the investment one time and you making profits forever if you actually do what you're supposed to do. People buy books and stuff and they'll let it sit on their shelves forever and won't read it, or let it, these are ebooks these days, so they'll buy books and guess what they do? Leave it in their download. They'll leave it in their, good morning, Ava's Flair. People will buy a book, click like. People will buy a book and they'll turn around and leave it in their download and won't even open it and read it. You got everything they need in the book. You know what I mean? In the whatever it is they bought. They ain't even touched it. Oh yeah, I got it. I ain't went through it yet. What did who? But you know what? Everybody ain't the same. Some people got to go through it. They just gonna get it right then while they thinking about it. Then they gonna go through it later. But then later turns into later. And then later turns into later. And next thing you know, it's never. They never went through it. They just bought it. And then you got some people who buy it and go through it at the time they buy it. Like me, I'm a person that I'm gonna buy something and then I'm going through it right then. I'm finna learn and I'm finna go on and educate myself right then. I'm not finna wait. I'm not finna download it. And I'm not doing it. I'm gonna go through it right then and start educating myself right then. But it's just different types of people out there. But if you want it, if you want something bad enough, you got to be willing to just do what it actually takes to get whatever it is you say you want. Because just saying you want it ain't enough. You can't manifest nothing by just speaking it. You can't manifest nothing by just believing. Manifesting don't come by just believing or just speaking it or just hoping and praying. It don't come like that. You got to actually work. They say faith without works is dead. It's the work. You have to do the work. You believing? Yeah, that's good. I believe this. Yeah, that's good. You got all the faith in the world, but you ain't doing nothing, just having faith. You ain't putting nothing into it. So you got to you have to do the work that it takes to get where you're trying to go. So when we set our goals, we need to be willing to do what it takes. And then you got to be willing to know that the business side of things is different than this other stuff. You know what I mean? Like I say all the time, looking at views don't equal money all the time. A niche with millions of views could be making a small amount of money per 1,000 views. A niche with 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 views could be making more amount per 1,000 views. You know what I mean? So views you can't look at views and think this person making a lot of money just because you see a lot of views. It don't even work like that. That's why it's good to know the business side of everything you're doing and do your research before you jump into something. That way you know what you're doing. Look at it. Okay, this person got so many views. Oh, they making so much money. They couldn't be. Sometimes the people ain't making a dime. They just got a lot of views. They don't even know how to monetize the views that they have. So you got to know business. This channel right here, Raevonshae, the RAE Nation, we talking about business. Content to profits is more so business and not just the individual platforms. It's going to include the platforms. We include the different platforms, but we make a business and we utilize the platforms. We don't just, this is not my business. See, Facebook Reels is not my whole end all be all world. So once you just kind of know that part, then you'll know what you're here for. People on here, they jumping all over the place and everything. So when you jump on this channel, this is a business. This is business. How to become an influencer, how to become, you know what I mean? Like how to work with these fashion brands, how to do brand deals and sponsorships, and how to get your system put together so that you can turn it into a business to make way more money than these people talking about these Facebook Reels. Facebook Reels is good, but I'm just saying it's more to life than just a Facebook Reel or Instagram Reel. You know what I mean? It's more to life than that. So much more to life. And I'm still doing, oh yeah, I did the Instagram Reels. So I made it up to $100.25 on my Instagram Reels. It's been like 2 weeks now. I made it up to $100.25. And then I've been all weekend. I posted maybe 1 or 2 Reels over the weekend, and I done made $100.50. Do you think I'm finna take my whole world and you think I'm finna take my whole world, my whole business? I've been in business for myself since 2001. You think I'm gonna take my whole world and turn it over to Instagram Reels to where I just made 25 cents over the weekend. It's not happening. It's just something, it's for, like, it's good to do, but it's more to life than that. That's all I'm saying. It's more to life than that. So when you come to this channel, it's content to profit. It's turning your content. I got content about cars. I got content about clothes. I got content about all different types of stuff. Turning your content into profits. It's bigger than just one thing. But it starts with the same foundation. Every single time people go to my stuff, it's a foundation laid. And the foundation that's laid is going to be the same all the way, because it works for all different niches. Now, certain niches I ain't been into, but my niches that I'm in, this is the way it works, and this is the way I do it on all of them. So, in my car business being the main one, when you send somebody a referral and you making 300, 500, of 200 of referral, then you're gonna kind of put more emphasis in that than something where you making per 1,000 views. You know what I mean? $2 or 40 cents per 1,000 views. I'd rather make a referral than per 1,000 views any day. So I do a little something different over here. So everything ain't the same when you just scrolling all over the internet. Everything ain't the same. Everybody got their own flavor. Everybody got their own thing. Over here, this is what we do over here. Over there, you do what you do over there. But over here, I'm talking about business first. That's what I preach, because that's what I've been doing. My business work even when I ain't on the internet. My business work even when the internet shut down and everybody hollering about what happened today and how it shut down. My business is still running because I have different ways that I run my business. You know what I mean? So content to profits is turning your content into profits. The blueprint is coming. Hopefully by the end of this week, I should have this blueprint down packed. And then the masterclass is coming, but the masterclass ain't free. The blueprint ain't free either. The only thing I have free is the cheat sheet and my YouTube videos. And they all over here, and we always doing them. I'm getting ready to upload something for the people who missed the live Friday. I'm getting ready to upload something so you can see what my stats were from the from the YouTube. My first check with YouTube. Yeah, I got my first check with YouTube. Oh yeah. See, people didn't think I was gonna make it. Some people said I made $2. Some people said I made $20. Some people said I made $50. Some people said I made under $10. You know what I mean? So nobody didn't know, because they was kind of looking at views and they didn't know. You know what I mean? So that's why you can't look at views and think that views equal. You got to know exactly what niche it is and how they operate. So I'm going to go ahead and get back to my walk. Everybody been walking and stuff. I'm still sitting here, but I'm finna go on and finish because I don't want it to get too hot. And I got so much I gotta do. Today. And then I got to get some people in the dealership for this week. I got to get some people in the dealership, you know what I mean? Because that's how I can operate to get the time to do all this other stuff. I got to have, the foundation is laid. It's elsewhere. This is not the foundation. You know what I mean? My foundation been laid. I've been doing my car business since 2011. So the foundation been laid. I perfected my car business. Click like. I'm just saying that because that's what people do on here. I got to get in the swing of things on here. You know what I mean? I got to get in the swing of things on YouTube because I haven't been in the swing of things on YouTube. I got to learn how they operate and how they say click like and share and I got to learn that type of stuff over here because I'm not used to being over here. I'm used to doing this over here. So now I'm extending and expanding to do this. But the car business and getting people in the dealerships and working with my salespeople and doing all that type of stuff, and then working with these fashion brands, I teach people how to do that type of stuff so you can have multiple streams of income. The multiple streams of income is something that you can control, not somebody else. It's a difference when you saying, I charge this, than somebody saying, this is how much we gonna pay you. Once you build your influence up, once you build your influence to a certain degree and even more, or however, once you build that up, you can say, I charge this, instead of them saying, we're gonna give you this. That's what I try to get people to understand. Now you may start out, everybody can't start saying, I charge this. Some people have to start out saying, oh, hey TD, how you? So some people we have to all start out saying, You know, we're gonna work with the brands that want to work with us at one point. We're gonna start out like that. But as we growing our brand and our influence, as we growing and we getting our stats up, now your numbers matter on some things, but it's more than numbers. It's engagement. It's your stats in the back. They looking for analytics. They not just looking at one thing, and that's not your numbers, because your numbers could show a bunch of bots. You could buy followers or buy subscribers or whatever you do. So your numbers, that don't matter to these brands that putting out their money. These people they know more than just, oh, this person got 1 million followers, 2 million followers. There could be 500,000 could be bots. So they looking at more than that. So sometimes you start out, you work with the people that want to work with you, and then you grow to saying, okay, I done that. I'm going from kindergarten, I'm moving to first grade. I need this right here, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's how you do that. You got to grow. And then the more you do it, the more you grow. You building a resume. You building an actual resume of stuff you done. See, I can say certain things because they say, we noticed you work with so-and-so. Yeah, you noticed I work with so-and-so. That's why you here. So now you see that I work with so-and-so. Now we can talk, because I'm starting to build my credibility. I'm starting to build my influence. And now I can say, I want these terms. Well, what if we do these terms? We can't do those terms. Well, what? And then you start your negotiation. Then your negotiations begin. You can't start out from ground zero with 500 followers on Instagram or wherever, TikTok or whatever, and then start talking about this and that. You got to start out working with the people who want to work with you. And then what if they good and they fit? If they good and they fit. Sometimes it's been some people that could have done click like. Okay, so sometimes it's been some people that done contacted me, and they wanted to put they what was it? Oh, it was a financial place. They wanted to kind of work with me on this financial stuff, but they wanted to put it in front of a certain audience. Now I can't take that, because I could put it on in front of a certain audience, but I can't put it in front of a certain audience. See, you got to kind of know what you got going too, because you can't accept all offers just because offers come your way. Offers gonna come once you build your stuff up. Offers are gonna be coming. So when they start coming, you got to know how to handle them and stop just looking for. Everybody's wanting to do everything for money. Money ain't every single thing. Money ain't. You gotta have some type of what is the word I'm looking for? I can't figure out the word I'm looking for, but you got to say, sometimes you just got to say no. No, I ain't gonna be able to do that. I don't care. I don't want that in front of my people. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just got to be able to do that. I can't figure out what the word I'm looking for or whatever, but sometimes you just got to be able to say no. The way I say it is, all money ain't good money. I don't care nothing about all money. I don't care about, I make people sign up when it comes to my consultations. I make people sign up, and you can't even go to the payment page until I find out who you are. I don't want you. Everybody can't pay me just because they got the money. People doing every single solitary thing for a coin. I don't operate like that. I got to know, when you sign up to do a consultation, I'm going to look at your information that you put in and what you got going before I get you over to the payment page. Because guess what? Everything ain't about the money, and sometimes it ain't even worth the headache. Sometimes it don't even be worth the headache to do a consultation with the rates I charge. It ain't even worth the headache. No, thank you. You're going to have to find somebody else. This is what they say. I don't think we're going to be a good fit. You know why they say that? Because they already making money and they don't have time for the headache. Every single thing ain't worth the headache. So somebody chasing money, I'm trying to build people up that want to build real businesses. Because when people want to build a real business and they not desperate, you can't run your business out of desperation. So when people run their business out of desperation, they do anything and everything for money. You can't run your business out of desperation. I'm holding my hair, y'all, because this wind is starting to really take over. And so I didn't brush it out as good as I should have this morning. So I didn't put my clip-ins in because I was trying to really hurry up and get out here. So one thing you don't want to do ever is start running a business out of desperation, where you need this, you need this. You don't want to run a bit. That's why it's good to build a business up doing something over here. That way you got money or job, or keep your job or whatever. I ain't had no job. See, when you listen to me, I haven't had a job since the 90s. So I'm not gonna really be speaking about a job too much. You know what I mean? So I'm saying build a business over here, and then when you get money coming in from that business, you know you got your solid, you know you got your bills paid, you know you got your solid money going and everything, and then you take that money and you invest in over here. That way, when you get over here, you're not desperate for people to sign up. You're not desperate for people to take your classes. You're not desperate for people to partner with you, be a JV partner. You're not desperate, so you're not offering your services under desperation, because you don't need the money like that, because you got money coming in. So now you can say no more than you say yes, because it don't take a lot of people to make a lot of money. So I can say, man, I can't. Your mind ain't right. That's what I do all the time. Your mind ain't right. I don't care nothing about how some people can have money. They mind ain't right. You can have a lot of, do you see how many people got a lot of money, but their mind ain't worth nothing? You can have a lot of money, but your mind ain't right. So I don't want to work with every single person just because they got the money. You know what I mean? Like you get to choose when you start really operating with your power influence. You get to choose who you work with. You get to choose who you partner with and who you put your energy with, and who you get to choose all that. You don't have to just, oh, that's $1. I ain't gonna turn that $1 down. No, you don't want to run a business like that. Everything ain't about $1. So that's what that's kind of stuff. When you turn your content into profits, you want to put yourself in a position to have a business, and then business can be stressful or business can be stress-free. Every now and then you're going to have a little stress. You're going to have a little people, because people coming from everywhere, especially when you got it on the internet, people coming from everywhere. You're going to have bad apples. You're going to have bad seeds. You're going to have people with the lowest mindset in the world. But it's not going to be all the time if you build your business the right way. You're going to have a choice, and you're going to be able to work with like-minded individuals. See, like-minded individuals, when you're working with certain people, these are all the people with the same like minds. When you work with, I like to work with certain like minds, but I got to know where your mind is at, and it can't be like at the very. No, we're gonna have to raise that mindset up. So that's kind of the stuff that I'm talking about on this channel. I don't care what they talk about on other channels. We're not finna worry about what they do it on other channels unless it's my mentor channels. You know what I mean? Unless it's something that if I done heard about Gary V, if Gary V done said something or whatever, then okay. But we're not doing it over here. So guys, I got to get back to walking, and I'm gonna put those stats out from my YouTube first check. I'm finna put that video together, and for the people who missed it, I'm gonna go ahead and put that one up so y'all won't have to watch that whole long live that I had the other day. I'm gonna put a clip up so you can see just that little part, and so you can know what this YouTube is doing. YouTube is doing what it needs to do for the people that it do it for. It's doing what it needs to do for the people who take it seriously. It's doing what it needs to do for the people who stay at it. It's doing what it needs to do for the people who remain consistent and keep posting. And then you can't take the shortcut and short your way to success. Short. That's not going to equal nothing in the end. It's just going to equal a bunch of views and if you go viral, it's going to equal a bunch of views. It's going to equal a bunch of subscribers. If you're trying to get subscribers, that's good for subscribers, but it's not going to equate to anything that you're searching for in the end. And sometimes your channel could be doing good, and then those shorts can actually come through and hurt your channel. That's why I don't post that many shorts on my channel, because I looked at my numbers. You got to know how to look at your numbers. I looked at my numbers and I was like, I started asking people, is these shorts kind of making they don't notice. They don't notice because they so busy chasing the vanity metrics. They don't even notice that the shorts is hurting their channel because they so busy chasing the vanity metrics. I'm looking at mine and I'm like, yeah, but see my watch time, and then this watch time, and it's making my percentages. That's what I'm looking at. Maybe it's these glasses make me look at stuff in a little different eyes or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at my stats. So now I'm posting shorts, but I'm only posting a few. I'm not gonna be going hard with shorts right now because I'm seeing my numbers, and my numbers ain't adding up to what it need to be. So you gotta have that. You can do a mixture of both. You can do it the way you want to do it, but the way I'm doing it, I'm gonna do like maybe 2 or 3 a week, or 4 or 5 a week or something. Maybe 1 a day instead of that 3 or 4 a day that I was trying to do. I'm not gonna try to do it like that because it's kind of messing up my percentages. It's a percentage that I'm going for, and it's messing them up by them shorts. They shorts, so they so short with your percentages. It's kind of messing up my dang numbers. So, and until I can figure out what's going on with them, I got to kind of eliminate that because it ain't really working for what I got going. It may be working for somebody else and what they got going. It may be working, but you got to know what you got going, and then can't do what you do. I can't do what you do. Everybody got something different going. So we work with like-minded individuals. The RAE Nation, we all gonna be like-minded. When I build it, I got to get some stuff in place first before I actually start building it. When I build it, because you can't build everything at once. I ain't gonna never stop saying it. That's the reason why I ain't open the doors to RAE Nation the way it needs to be, because I got to finish this over here first. When I was little, we used to color. My mama say, stay in between the lines. Don't never color outside the lines. And then she'll say, don't start a new page till you done finish that page. So we got to finish the whole page of coloring. This whole page. I may not want to finish this page. I want to go to the next page because that page got a strawberry on it. I want to color the strawberry. It won't let you do that. Thank you so much, Nicole. Thank you so much, Nicole. So mom be like, you can't, don't go to the next page without finishing this page. So now we got to finish the whole page. And then if it's a page with outside, she wants us to color the white part outside. We got to color it light blue to represent the sky. And we got to do all that. We could not leave a page with white on it when we were coloring. That's why I still color right now. And then I don't start a new page until I finish that old page. I got to finish everything on it. It ain't gonna be no white on the page. Now, sometimes I done got grown now, so sometimes I can leave the background a little white if I want to because I'm grown. But at the time, and then I had to trace the outside. When you tracing the outside and you coloring, and she color straight up and down. You cannot color every which way. You got to color straight up and down. It makes your picture look prettier when you color straight up and down. So certain things that the principles, it's certain things I do now. I can't start this until I finish that. Even my kids be doing it now. I can't think about this right now. I'm thinking about that. We think about things in a certain order. We get this accomplished first, and then we get that done. You know what I mean? So my grandma used to say that. I can't think about this right now. I got to think. I'm going to think about that another time. Because thinking is hard work. When you're really thinking and putting some stuff together, that's work. Thinking, when you're building a business with your brain, when you're building a business that you started, not working a job, the energy that you put into it is way different than the energy that you put into working a job. Because when you go to a job, now I know this from a fact because I used to work in the 90s, had a job in the 90s. You don't have to do too much thinking. I had to do some thinking because I was in accounting. I was in accounts payable and accounts receivable. But you don't have to think because somebody's telling you what to do. So you don't have to do that same, good morning, Lake and Kisses. You don't have to do that same type of thinking when you work a job because somebody's giving you your plan, telling you what to do, standing over your shoulder, making sure you get it done, giving you a lunch break, giving you your two, we used to have, 15-minute breaks, one 15-minute break, one 15-minute, and then like an hour lunch. Okay, so they giving you that. And then they making sure you get your job done. When you have a business, ain't nobody standing over you. Ain't nobody saying, do this. Ain't nobody saying, you doing trial and error the whole way through. Good morning. Oh, we already said, she's speaking up. Okay, so you doing your trial and error. All you doing is putting stuff out there, seeing what works, going back to the drawing board, doing again. That takes thinking. Everybody not cut for this. Everybody not built for this. That's the reason why I don't mind letting people go and do their own thing. If people want a freebie seekers, those type of people, I just kind of know that like sometimes we don't have the money to do it, but sometimes we're not going to do it anyway. So it's best to just keep doing it like that because you're not going to really produce nothing out of it no way. I'd have just been around long enough to see that. You know what I mean? Like when I'm ready to take some action, I'm ready to take some action. And if it costs this much for me to take the action, that's what I'm going to do to take the action because I'm ready to take this action. Now, I might watch, pay attention, listen, get all the nuggets that I can. But when I'm ready to do some stuff, go on and give me that starter kit. Go on and give me that blueprint. Go on and give me that whatever it is because I ain't got time to be sitting around here trying to figure this out. You already got the answer. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna figure this out all by myself. It take me another 2 years to try to thumb my way through and try to type in. I don't even know what to type in, but I'm trying to find everything on YouTube, and I don't know. I'm not finna do that. I'm not. I got plenty of stuff that I done bought. So people like me is who I attract. Everybody attracts the people like them. Whoever you are is who you're going to attract. So when you are a freebie seeker, you're going to attract freebie seekers. So when you have an offer and you offer it, and then you only a freebie seeker. So you're going to attract those type of people. And then every time you move to a different level with your thinking, and then you move to another level with who you are as a person, those are the type of people you attract. So when you are an investor, you attract other investors because you on this level where you serious about this, you so and so. And so, you know what I mean? So when you start to influence, you attract other people with influence. Like, for instance, with me and this fashion brand that just came back. They seeing I'm building my influence. They see I'm building my, I guess they've been watching. I didn't even know they've been watching, because when I cut ties with the people, I said it's because they was making so many demands. You trying to rush me to doggone take the pictures, and that's the reason why I cut ties. I didn't even cut ties because we had a bad deal. I cut ties because you ain't finna pressuring me. It felt like I had a job, and I don't never, ever want to get in a business for myself and feel like I got a job. I haven't had a job since in 97. So why in the world would I get, so they was kind of making me feel like, good morning, Florida girl. They was kind of making me feel like I had a doggone job. And I'm like, I don't like this feeling. This feeling here, a job. Y'all trying to make me work for y'all? The sun is shifting, y'all. But y'all trying to make me work for y'all like this is a job. We ain't finna do this. So I cut ties because of that. I said, I'm gonna take these last pictures. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Then we through. Don't contact me no more. That's what I did. That's what I did about that, because I'm not finna be dealing with all that nonsense. Y'all ain't finna have me working out here. I was working hard too. You know, when you got to set up and take pictures and do all it seemed fun. When you're doing it for yourself and you just kind of, I used to have a photo shoot every single day. Me and my friend, we used to go take pictures every single day. We wake up, we go out to different parks, we work out, because different parks, they have like different workout areas, or we'll use the benches, or we'll, like this one, I can use this and be doing my little things on it. You know, so we do tables and we do all kind of stuff, exercise, we take pictures, but that was fun. The minute I took that deal, it turned into like, y'all trying to make me do this. And at a time you want me to take, you know, so lay off. You know, so that's kind of where I'm at now. So now they know I'm going to do it, but you're not finna be doing me. So now when you get, the more you do, the more control and leverage you have over your own business. If you want to be as somebody else's every word they say, and you want to do it like that, and you want to just take on another job, that's fine and dandy. But I never do nothing like that. I'm not taking on a job. The only thing I'm doing is taking on another business opportunity. And then we're going to have some type of medium right there at this point. I know you need your pictures in a certain time frame. I know you need certain things in a certain time frame. Timely fashion, I understand that. But you ain't finna be pressuring me. You know, I don't do pressure. I ain't never done pressure sales. I ain't never done no pressure tactics. I don't do pressure. So you ain't finna pressure me. So now I'm attracting what I want, because you know what I mean? I am the type of person I want to work with. That's why I don't understand when a person says, I'm gonna start treating people the way they treat me. What you gonna get mad for? If I said, I'm finna start treating people the way I'm finna treat you the way you treat me, would you get mad or happy? I'd be like, well, thank you, by time. That's what I would say, because I know I treat people right. The only people who get mad is the people who don't treat people right. So if you ever try this and say, I'm gonna start treating you the way you treat me, find out if they get happy or mad about it. Then you gonna know. You gonna know. So, hey, how are you, Lisa? So, yeah, find out if they happy or mad about it. If they get happy, then you know they treat, you know what I mean? Like if you told me, I'm gonna start treating you the way you treat me. Well, doggone it, it's about time, because that's all I've been ever wanting. That's the only thing I want from you, is to treat me like I treat you. That's all I want. But if somebody say, why you got to do all that? You ain't got to do people like that. You know, you don't need to operate like that. That ain't good. I mean, you know how you treat people, and you're wrong. That's what that means. Because anybody that say that and you get mad about it, you shouldn't get mad about that. If somebody says, If the you going by the Bible, right? If you're going by the Bible and the Bible say do unto others as you would have them do unto you, then you should have been doing unto others. So that way when the other said, I'm gonna treat you the way you treat me, you shouldn't have had a problem with it. That's just the way I feel. But y'all, yeah, stay consistent, man. Grow this business. It's so much money out there. It's so much opportunity, man. It's so much money that people can't see. Everybody don't need to know your every single business that you got going. Everybody don't need to know all that because it's too much jealousy and envy out there. So you don't need to let everybody know your every website, your every, none of that. You know what I mean? Some things need to be kept to yourself. Some things, now you can put out certain, if you in certain niches, you can put out certain things about your stuff. You know what I mean? Because that's going to help other people get inspired, get motivated. But when it gets to a certain number, I stop showing people certain things because they can't handle. I already know because I've been doing this too long. I ain't just talking about YouTube. I'm just talking about period. In life, period. I only show certain things to people who are doing this much more than me. The only thing I show when I show stuff, I got to know who I'm talking to when I show it. I show stuff to people who are doing this much higher than me. That way I know they ain't jealous and they ain't hating and they ain't telling me the Lord will take it from you and they ain't doing all that. Now, when I'm right here, when I'm down here and I'm showing stuff like this stuff, I'm showing it because it can inspire people and motivate people to take action to get where they need to be. But then I stop at a certain number. I'm not going past a certain number on this internet. I got friends that I talk to for that. I got friends that millionaires that I can talk to about that. Because I ain't made it there yet. So I can talk to them about that. I ain't got to worry about them telling me the Lord to take it from me or you be humble or none of that kind of stuff. I ain't got to worry about that with them. Because they rooting me on. They not trying to keep me. It's not a crab in a bucket situation because I'm talking to the right people. So make sure that when you do stuff, that's why the nation is going to be so impactful. RAE Nation, because we all building something solid. And so it shouldn't be no jealousy in RAE Nation. It shouldn't be no envy because everybody should be working and everybody should be grinding and establishing themselves and making their coins. And if you show up with your Lamborghini and then I show up with a Porsche Panamera, ain't nobody gonna be mad. You know what I mean? If you show up with your Bentley and I show up with a whatever it is, then somebody might want a Range Rover. See, everybody gonna be on the same page. Everybody just don't want the same things. You know what I mean? So if you love a Lexus and you love but everybody's hustling, everybody doing what they need to do, and everybody's in different areas, so they ain't competing. They just encouraging and motivating and inspiring each other. That's what the RAE Nation is gonna be all about when I start to build it. When I start to actually build it and grow it, that's what it's gonna be about. It's gonna be my membership club. You know, so the membership club is not everybody can't get in. Everybody can't get in. You know what I mean? Like everybody can't, because I need to know how you think. How you think is way more important than how much you make. A person that don't make nothing, if their mind is right, they can make more than the person who makes something and their mind ain't right. It's just getting them there. It's just getting them there, teaching them the steps they need to take. But your mind is right. I care about mindset more than money. Mindset could take you to all the money in the world. You can have all the money in the world and lose it because of your mindset. You can have no money and have the right mindset and make all the money in the world. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what y'all didn't click like, ain't nobody clicking like. And so it's been 58 minutes and somebody ain't click like. I kind of every now and then I kind of look up and see. But y'all, I'm getting ready to go so I can finish up and have a great one. And I'm getting ready to, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do a detox tea. I'm gonna do me a detox tea. I ordered some lemons yesterday. Thank you for clicking like. I ordered some lemons yesterday because I was gonna make me do me some lemons in my water and stuff like that, and cucumbers in my water. And they didn't send the dang lemons. So now I got to start all over and order some more lemons. And then and I'm gonna start my detox. I'm gonna go ahead and detox and get all that going because I done ate tacos, I done ate beef tips, I done ate everything that I ain't supposed to eat, but I still been walking. But I done ate everything I ain't supposed to eat. So I need to go ahead and do my detox and get so I can start fresh and you know, start fresh. So y'all have a great one. Y'all heard it in the woods. Y'all gonna be my witnesses. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. So, y'all, I am so excited about RAE Nation. I'm so excited about this blueprint. I'm excited about this masterclass. I'm excited about everything. I'm just excited about like being with a community of like-minded people. I always have been. When I was doing the fitness, I had my Fierce and Fit Club, and we was like-minded people and everything. We was all working out together. We were doing our challenges. We were doing everything. So RAE Nation, when I build it, I'm building it a certain way. So it's not just gonna be a group. Like, it's not just a Facebook group. Like, we gonna have stuff going. I just ain't gonna put it out right now. What all we gonna have going in it? Cause you know what? When I'm ready to execute, that's when I'm gonna put it out. But just be ready for when RAE Nation hit. So you could be joined, so you could join. I'm inviting certain people first to join, and then I'm gonna extend the membership to certain people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna invite certain people because they've proven themselves, and then I'm going to extend the invitation to some other people. So y'all, it's going down, it's going down. Stay consistent, work your channels, build your brands, build your own brand, build your brand. You are your brand, you the brand. YouTube ain't your brand. Facebook ain't your brand. Instagram ain't your brand. Those are traffic sources. You are your brand. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, those are not your brands. Those are not your businesses. So anybody asks you for your website and you talking about facebook.com/, I'm gonna need you to holler at me. Schedule your consultation, because it ain't gonna work like that. So we gonna end up, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes and everything. Thank y'all for the comments. Thank y'all for tuning in this early. I didn't even know nobody was gonna come on because I just jumped on. I don't even have a time set when I'm gonna go live, but I am gonna go live sometime this week to kind of show y'all about these analytics that we talked about. Thank you so much, Black Pepper. I'm gonna go live. I can't say today because I can't get caught up into these schedules when it come down to my live, because it just make me feel like I got a job. So now uploads is gonna be on a schedule. My actual uploads, my video uploads is gonna be on a schedule. That way I have some consistency on my schedule upload dates. And then my lives, they gonna just have to be random, because I can't get caught up into no job. You know, like, I can't do it like that. That's not how I do it. So I gotta be random with my lives. But when I go live again, I'm gonna show y'all how to get in that back office and look through those analytics that I was supposed to show y'all last week, but I couldn't do it because I didn't want to show my YouTube numbers yet. I was trying to save it for the big reveal that we had Friday. I was trying to save my YouTube number, and I didn't know how to. If I go in there and show my analytics, it's gonna show my numbers. So I didn't want to show my numbers just yet. Now I ain't tripping about showing them now, because I done already got that big reveal out the way. So now y'all know anyway. So I'm gonna show y'all those. I wasn't tripping about showing the numbers. I just didn't want to show it until after I actually got the check in my account. You know, once I got I had already knew I was gonna make it, but I wanted to have the big reveal. I want y'all to guess and all that kind of stuff. I wanted all that to happen before. But now, since it's done happened, now I can show the analytics, because once I go live and I'm scrolling through, I don't know how to blot the stuff out while I'm live. I don't know how to blot, you know, like, do all that in the middle of the live. I can do it after, like when it comes to editing, but I can't do it while it's happening. So I knew that. That's the reason why I just didn't do it. Now we can do it. We're going to go through and show you how to look at these and read this stuff so that you can make your adjustments accordingly. That's the only thing that's been growing my business since I started my first business. Well, online. Back in other businesses, we write stuff down, but like this business, I don't know who calling me. But online, when it comes to business, everything is about analytics. Everything is analytics. Everything is reading your numbers and stats. Everything is looking at charts. Everything. That's all I do. That's the only way you grow. You cannot grow without knowing numbers. You can't grow. So everything, that's why I used to say on all of my posts, success is a formula. Once you learn just like weight loss is a formula. Once you learn the formula, you can lose weight. You know what I mean? Like, you can lose weight. All you got to do is learn the formula. If you know 3,500 calories is 1 pound, then you know I need to burn, I need to take in, 500 calories times 7. So that's 500 times 7. If I burn 500 calories a day times 7, that's 3,500. In 1 week, I should lose 1 pound. 500 times 7 is 35. You know what I mean? Like, if you know that, it's a formula at that point. All I need to do is make sure I burn 500 calories. Hey, Bifanunu. All I need to do is make sure or if I burn 700 calories a day, then all I need to do is time 5 days a week. That's 1 pound a week. Now, if I turn around on top of it and I eliminate 500 calories a day on my diet, I turn around and take in 500 less a day, and I only take in 1,000 calories, that's another pound. So now I got 2 pounds a week covered off because I done figured out the formula for losing weight. So I'm going to exercise and lose that 500 calories a day for 7 days. And then I'm going to turn around and eat 500 less a day. And that's going to be 7 days. That's 2 pounds. You know what I mean? Like, that's the formula right there. Well, you got to add it up for your own self. And then if I turn around and get my water in, good morning. If I turn around and get my water in and drink half my body weight and do all I'm supposed to, I put my formula together for me. I don't let other people put my formula together for me. I put my formula together for my body, for how I, you know what I mean? And then once I get my formula together, then I execute and I stick to it. And then as I stick to it, like right now I'm gonna have to do my detox because guess what? I ate tacos. I ate 3 tacos yesterday. Oh, they were so good too. I had to have them. But I had 3 tacos. Oh God, but I hadn't had no taco in a long time. You know what I mean? So I needed that taco. But I know the consequences. Now I got to walk a little bit extra. I'm gonna have to detox. I'm gonna have to take all that beef and get it out of the system. You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff you got to do. But once you put your formula together, then you just keep on rinsing and repeating to get to wherever you're trying to go. So now at this point, I know however many calories I need to burn a day. I know how much calories I need to take in a day. And then now I need to know, okay, you got to get your sleep. You already know your sleep is very important. So you got to get your 8 hours. You already know that. You know what I mean? So now I got that point working. Now I'm just executing, and I know to count 2 pounds a week, however many pounds I want to lose, 2, 4, 6, 8 pounds a month, or 3 pounds a week, 3 pounds a week, 3, 6, 9, 12 pounds a month. How many months do I need to go? That's the way I figure out my formula. So 2 pounds a week, it just depends on how aggressive I am with it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not in no hurry because I'm making a lifestyle change. So I'm not in no big hurry. I ain't going on, well, I am going somewhere soon, but I'm all right. When I go right now, I'm all right. I mean, a couple of more weeks and I'm gonna be really all right. But if I could just stop eating those dang tacos, man, tacos be good when you ain't had them in a long time. Whew. But when you fall off, because I'm a queen to talk about falling off, get back on it. It ain't, who is it hurting? You fell off. You ain't hurt nobody else. You fell off. So get back up and get back out there and get to walking. You eat something you ain't got no business, okay, flush it out. Get back out there and get to walking or running, jogging, jump roping, whatever it is you do. You know what I mean? So don't let nobody make you feel, oh, it ain't no point. If you're going to do all that, it ain't no point. It is a point. I'd rather eat cupcakes and go walking than eat cupcakes and not go walking. You know, how about that? I'd rather eat a cupcake and turn around and go walk than eat a cupcake and then not go walk. So it is a point. It is a point. You can't make nobody let you feel bad about you falling off. Everybody falls off at different times. Everybody struggle with something. I may not smoke cigarettes, so that ain't my struggle. So it's easy to talk about somebody that smokes cigarettes when it ain't your struggle. It's easy to always talk about other people's struggles because it ain't yours. Like, I don't drink that much. Every now and then I might drink, but I don't drink. Like, I don't have to have a drink. I don't need no drink to calm me down. I don't need no drink to get me crunk. I don't need none of that. So it's easy to talk about somebody who struggle with that because I don't have it. That's what people do. They talk about other people's struggles because they don't struggle with that. No, I'm working on my own. My struggle is sweets. I love a good sweet, good cupcake, a good doggone it, anything sweet. I love it. I'm not like I don't just love food like that. I love snacks and sweets. So once I learned my struggle, everybody got them. Everybody got different struggles. So you just work on your own. Let me work on my own. Don't tell me what to take in. Don't tell me nothing about watch the sweets. I know what to watch. It's my struggle. I know what to watch. I know to watch my sweet intake. It's my struggle. It's like me telling you about smoking a cigarette. You know about that. That's your struggle. You know what I mean? Like, everybody trying to fix somebody else's struggle, but they ain't trying to fix their own. So I'm out here trying to fix my own struggle, trying to fix my own everything. I feel good too. I feel good that I'm losing it and it's coming off just the way it's supposed to come off. even when I fall off sometime, I be done walk. Sometime I walk on the weekends. This weekend I didn't walk. But it don't matter. Building a lifestyle is different than just taking a diet for 30, 60 days. You know what I mean? Everybody want the fast track, all that type of stuff. Me, I'm building a lifestyle, so I'm gonna be able to do this thing because I'm not gaining this weight no more. I'm not doing that no more. I'll be up here next month saying the same thing. No, but for real this time, I'm not doing it no more. I ain't gaining this weight no more. This is hard, man. Weight loss, just been my hardest struggle. I ain't never had no struggle like this. I ain't never had no struggle with making no money. I ain't never had no struggle with drinking, smoking. I ain't had no struggle with going out to the clubs. I ain't had no struggle with none of that. But this weight loss, that's a struggle. That's a real struggle. I ain't had no struggle with building no websites, doing no graphics, learning Photoshop, learning how to do. I ain't had no struggle with none of that, but doggone the weight loss. But yeah, so I'm creating my lifestyle again. I'm walking again. I'm doing all that kind of stuff, but I'm happy though. I'm happy that I'm just feeling good. You know what I mean? When you start feeling good, you inside feeling good, you're outside feeling good, and all that type of stuff. And I'm building the nation up. RAE Nation is gonna be in the building soon. And then I'm coming out with this blueprint, so I got a lot of work to do and all that good stuff. Y'all click like, click like, click like. Also, I'm coming up with the blueprint. And then the masterclass, I think this is going to be my last masterclass because I'm going to turn my masterclasses. I might do a quarterly masterclass. Let me just kind of jot this down. I might end up only doing a quarterly masterclass. And then I'm going to do a mini course because the mini course, it'll be helpful for everybody because the mini course, you can go through it at your own pace. And then you can just kind of go through it. You know, you'll have the same exact information, but you can go through it at your own pace. So that way, if it takes you 10 days to get through it or 5 days, and you don't have to jam it all packed in a masterclass. Now, my masterclass is going to be more for people who want that experience. You know what I mean? Like that experience. And then if they got questions, we can go on and knock that out right on in. The masterclass is going to be for people who really want to go on and knock this thing out. They got the information, but they ain't really just kind of figured out how to put it all together. Even though they got the blueprint, they just don't. Some people need that extra, you know what I mean? Because everybody's not techie people. Everybody's not. So that's what the masterclass is going to be for. So when we really get to get hands on and I can walk you through it, hey, click here, click here, click here. That's what the next masterclass. So I'm going to do that maybe quarterly. I'm going to take this and turn it into mini courses, self-paced mini courses. That way you don't have to be too expensive. A mini course is going to be better than an actual course because it's going to give you the bite-sized pieces that you need to get moving to the next step. But it's going to be affordable. You know what I mean? It's not going to be as expensive as an actual course because you know courses, we got to charge for our courses because that's teaching you every single step. The mini courses teach you to get you to the next step. So it'll take you in bite-sized pieces. It won't be so expensive for the newbies or for the beginners or something like that. Some people say newbies, some people say beginners, whatever. And then you can actually get to the next step. And it's self-paced. You can go at your own pace and I ain't got to be there because I done already done the work. And so I don't have to actually just be right there. And then when you want a consultation, you know how to hit my website. I am going to review everything that come through my site before I let you pay. And then so I review everything just to make sure that I don't consult everybody just because there's a lot of people fill out my form on my site and I just let them know we're not a good fit and I don't think I can help them in this area. Because some things I can't, it's certain things I don't have enough experience in. Like I'm not finna teach you step by step on how to start a construction company. I ain't never had a construction company. So I can't, what am I gonna do? Just jump out there for the money? I'm not jumping out there for the money. That's the reason why I get repeat customers. Because I know what I know, and when I talk about what I know and I stick to what I know, that's the way I maximize my profits. And then people appreciate when you tell them you can't help them instead of just taking their money. People appreciate when you can say, I don't know nothing about this, and I don't think we'll be a good fit. They appreciate that better. So they'll come to you when they got questions about what you can answer. Hey, what can you do this? And then I'll still be like, no, I can't because I don't want to. God dog it, I thought I just told you I don't know how to do that. And then you going to ask me something else. But that's how people do. They just trying to find anything so that you can help them. And then you be trying to say no because you don't be feeling like doing it. But yeah, so that's how you do it. You don't take everybody's money just because they got money. You don't do that. So you work with the people that you know that you can help. Now, if they do the work, it's on them. If they do the work or not, it's on them. I can't help you and you don't do the work. I'm trying to tell you what to do and you don't do it. That's not my problem. That's your problem because you didn't execute. But I'm only helping people that I know for sure that I can help, because I know I done been in this industry. I done been in almost every industry. Ain't no industry that I ain't been in except for construction and I ain't been in real estate. You know what I mean? But like, I don't help everybody in every industry because I know that ain't my lane. I'd rather turn them down and they appreciate me better because she didn't take my money. She said she couldn't help me. She didn't take my money. And somebody was just saying, why you won't take my money? Look, man, I just told you because I don't want to lead you in the wrong direction. I take your money, I'm gonna lead you in the wrong direction because I don't know exactly the ins and outs of your business. So that's how you got to think about that. When you're running business, you want to do everything and do it the right way. And don't just do everything for no doggone money. So y'all, I'm getting ready to get out here and walk now. Are you walking? Are y'all walking? Who else is walking? Talk to me. Who walking? Who walking? Is anybody walking? Look at my wig. This wig is old. Look at my laces showing. That's why I ain't no good wig person, y'all. I'm just not a good wig person. Well, I don't deal with her like this. I'm gonna pull it up some. Ain't nobody walking, ain't nobody saying nothing. Y'all ain't saying a word. Am I even still on live? That's the question. Am I on live? Oh yeah, it shows I'm on live. But y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Ooh, I was so tacky. Y'all just excuse my tackiness. I just was trying to get some things going, so just excuse all the tackiness. Cause I be tacky. Sometimes I get out here and get to walking. I be real tacky. But y'all, anybody walking? See how tacky I am? Just tacky. But guess what? I had to get out here and do it, tacky and all. So guys, I better go ahead. I can't do this. I can't do it. I better go ahead and get on out of here. I'm trying to get somebody time to say something, but ain't nobody saying nothing, so I got to go. Glad y'all tuned in. Y'all catch me. Put your notifications on. Okay. Put your notifications on. That way when I drop the other videos, y'all will see them. And if you see the videos, share the videos with somebody that you think it might help. You know what I mean? Like, share the videos. And what else? What else can I say? I done said click like, share the videos with people, and subscribe, and build your business, and have a successful business. Much success to you. RAE Nation up in the building. Y'all still part of RAE Nation, even if I ain't built the website for it yet. Y'all still part of it. So make it a great day, says Black Pepper. Make it a great day. Make it a great day. Hey, make it a great day. Yeah. Okay, so y'all make it a great day and have a good one. And I will catch y'all again. I don't know when I'm gonna go back live, but y'all just catch me when I go back. Bye. Okay, I can't cut it off.